Identities Conversations. Identities, as you know, is social. We do social, economic, and political conversations. But today we have an outside broadcast, and we're excited. We're here with the Swedish Embassy. By the way, my name is Nyari Mashayamombe, and we're here at the Harare Gardens. And I am joined by the handsome guy here, Martin.
Oh.
Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you, Nyari.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, so my name is Martin Jornrud. I work at the political and commercial section at the Swedish Embassy here in Harare.
Amazing. Martin, why are we here? There's a lot of beauty going on here. What's up?
A lot of beauty. Yeah, there's a lot of beauty and hopefully some activity starting just now. So we're here to actually launch the first ever plogging campaign in Zimbabwe.
Amazing. Did you know about plogging? Go ahead and type the hashtag plogging. Yeah, plogging. What is plogging?
So plogging is a way to combine both picking up litter and exercises. So you can walk or jog around, you pick litter, 1 or 2, 3 bottles that you see, creating a more safe and sound environment.
Amazing. So you may be wondering why we have included you live on social media, on Facebook. Don't worry, don't go away. At this point, I would like to invite you to share this video, to like it, and to invite others. You will understand a little bit more as we are proceeding. You are actually going to be part of this. It's exciting. But Martin, back to what you're talking about. So you're telling me that I could actually enjoy my jogging and also contribute to cleaning up the environment.
Of course you can. I mean, you will see here today how you can walk around, enjoy the sun, or jog, making exercises, picking up some litter on your way. And today we actually also are joined by one of the embassy's partner, Zimbabwe Sunshine Group.
Right.
So the litter that we will pick up will actually be recycled and made into new materials as well.
Amazing. I think I like jogging. By the way, I hadn't been to the gym for about 3 years. I started last night, so
Okay.
I am excited. So I'm just thinking when I'm jogging or I'm walking in my neighborhood, I could actually combine exercising and jogging. But tell us why you decided to bring plogging to Zimbabwe.
Okay, so plogging is actually was an activity that came to birth in Sweden a couple of years ago and has grown ever since. So basically, I mean, when you go around in public spaces, litter is only not, a sore for your eyes. It's actually also harmful to both animals and people. And it creates a lot of, just littering laying around, creates a lot of chemical and gases production that just fills our soils. So
Right.
I mean, you can actually do some exercise and also in the same time make a contribution to a cleaner and safer environment.
Amazing. I think I like the idea, and I think this is in line with what the president of Zimbabwe has also started, President Emmerson Mnangagwa. Today actually is the National Cleanup Campaign. Did you think about it when you decided on this day?
This is making the National Cleanup Campaign with a Swedish touch.
Amazing. And I think if all of us introduce some touch of our own, and I'm so proud that I also belong to a non-profit for girls and young women called Take a Life, and we have
Excellent.
our young women who came actually for plugging.
You're
and
so
this
welcome.
is a cool thing that I think young people can also plug into. Are we going to see more of pluggings in Zimbabwe?
Yes, that is definitely the idea. This is only supposed to be a first starting up event, and
Right.
hopefully this will be followed by many others. So we encourage our partners and the people watching this to come along. Let's get fitter and let's pick some litter.
Yeah, I think it's getting fitter. It's cleaning up the environment with some swag. And I'm just thinking as I'm talking to you, there's a lot of movements that have started across the world that is exciting. And I think maybe is it possible that you may actually consider some plogging clubs? Like if I want to do plogging in Blawayo, if I want to do plogging in Gweru, is that something
that's
can
actually
happen?
in line of our thoughts. So what we are looking at, depending on how it goes today and the response we get from our partners, we might set up something on social media, maybe challenging different schools, different provinces to see who can actually collect most litter. Today we will actually also weigh the litter that we collect today. So we have a small competition starting already today.
We are excited. Identities is an amazing partner to you guys for media. So I think we are excited about that. And what are we going to see moving forward?
Hopefully a cleaner Harare Gardens starting today, and hopefully the activity of plogging will not be a one-time show here in Harare. We will make sure of that, and hopefully we'll see plogging and picking up litter and awareness about keeping the environment clean. We will see more of that in Zimbabwe further on.
Amazing. And is this in your plans currently? Is this going to be an annual thing or a monthly thing?
Definitely we want to raise the awareness that people think of this on a daily basis.
Right.
Don't litter. If we don't need litter, we don't need to pick up so much litter. We keep the environment cleaner and safer for both people and animals.
Exactly. And so who are some of the people that are here? Because I know there's a lot, I can see a lot of beauty going on right now. People picking up litter, some kids, school kids, and some different people who came today to the Harare Gardens.
So today we're fortunate to have the Glenview High here with us to assist the activity.
Right.
And then we have the Swedish Alumni Network.
Right.
We have Swedish exchange students here as well. We have Zimbabwe Sunshine Group.
Amazing.
And then we also have Swedish companies that cares about the environment. Husqvarna, Epiroc and Sandvik.
Amazing, and we'll talk to some of those partners soon. But what is the last word you'd like to leave the viewers with right now?
I think most have actually been said already. Take care of the environment.
Right.
Don't throw litter, and if you can find some litter, please take the initiative to your own local plogging event, and create a more safe and sound environment.
Amazing. Thank you very much for spending time with us.
Thank you.
Go ahead and enjoy.
I will.
Thank you very much. That was Martin from the head of political and commercial section of the Swedish Embassy, joining us here on Identities Conversation, where we are at the Harare Gardens, where there is plogging, the national plogging, courtesy of the Swedish Embassy. And I'm very much soon joined by Cliff. Cliff is from the Zim Sunshine Group. Cliff, you want to run? Yay! You're exercising.
I was plogging.
Welcome. Oh, you were plogging.
I was plogging.
Oh, welcome.
Yeah,
I'm a little bit cold. Are you warm because we're plogging?
I'm okay now.
Amazing. So as I was saying, I am joined by Cliff from the Zimbabwe Sunshine Group. The Zimbabwe Sunshine Group is one of the partners of the Plogging today that is being hosted by the Swedish Embassy at the Harare Gardens, where we are talking about the environment, cleaning up the environment while exercising. Cliff, welcome.
Thank you very much.
You need to speak up because we need the viewers to hear from
that's
you.
fine.
So do you want to say hi to the viewers and just...
Hello viewers. How are you?
Good. So Cliff, why is the Sims? Look at that! This is what happens when we're vlogging.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Part of exercising.
I know, right?
Oh, yes.
So why is the Zim Sunshine Group part of this?
The Zimbabwe Sunshine Group is an organization that cares for the environment.
Right.
The reason why we exist is that we have seen the challenges of waste management in particular,
Right.
and also climate change issues that have been very topical over the past few years.
Right.
So we realized that I think as young people we need to take a leading role. We must take serious and meaningful role in terms of our participation and
Right.
making sure that we bring the solutions to the table, and not only bring the solutions to the table, but we have to practically get involved and
Right.
make a difference. Yeah.
Amazing. So why plogging?
Right, plogging, because I think we have been doing quite a number of cleanup campaigns over the years.
Yeah.
And it was now becoming monotonous. You know,
Right.
when you're doing something over and over again without,
speak up a little bit?
yeah. So I think we then realized that I think plogging it's a new way of doing cleanup exercises, which is a bit fun. It brings fun to the whole game of cleanup exercise.
Right.
So I think for us participating in this event is just a wake-up call for us as an organization to also take this to our constituents of young people, so
Amazing.
that they be part of this exercise, and they also do it every day, because I'm a fan of jogging.
Yeah.
And I stay close by.
Yeah.
And this is the route that I take every day when I'm
Amazing.
jogging. So I'm actually enjoying this because I think that's the way to go now.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So we are hearing from Cliff that young people are part or can be part of blogging because it's cool when you're traveling, when you're jogging, or when you go on a walk, you can actually be hashtagging blogging. And blogging is a community of people across the world who care about the environment, and also who care about exercising. What are we going to see from Zim Sunshine as part of the initiative to clean up the environment?
From Zim Sunshine, I think we have a number of programs that we're doing. What we're basically doing is that we have created a lot of mechanisms to plug into various institutions, activities that are being done by several organizations.
Yeah.
Like what is happening here today.
Right.
We have our truck that is going to collect everything that is going to be collected from this exercise.
Right.
And we are going to take all these materials into our material recovery facility.
Right.
We don't believe in empowering dump sites because over the years people have been taking these materials they regard as waste to dump sites.
Okay.
So us we see that as empowering dump sites.
Okay.
Instead we empower young people. We have hired a number of young people who then go through all those materials, cleaning them,
Right.
and then taking them into various industries that we are now supplying as raw materials.
Right.
So I think we want to continue to commodify these materials that are being called waste, or that are ending up being litter. We want to make sure that when we commodify these materials, all these materials that are landing up on the environment as litter, they will never find their way on the environment because they will be having a value, and young people will know where to take them. So I think we are going to be rolling out those activities around Zimbabwe.
Amazing, and we are excited as Identities Media to be part of this great work that you're doing. Would you say Zim Sunshine is a profit? Is it for profit or is it a non-profit?
No, Zim Sunshine is a non-profit making organization. What we are there for the social good.
Okay.
We are there to provide social services. Like we said that where the intersection between the human activities and what they produce, that's where we are. So we are basically just making sure that we manage and make sure that human activities exist in perfect harmony with the environment on a non-profit making basis.
Amazing! This is a sign of young people taking part and taking charge of their own environment and contributing to a better, sustainable Zimbabwe, sustainable world beyond our current consumption for our children and the children's children. Chris, thank you very much for spending, Cliff, thank you very much for spending time with us. All the best, Zim Sunshine, as you go ahead plugging.
I'm going back to plugging.
Yeah, go ahead and plug. If you're joining us for the first time right now, we are coming from the Harare Gardens, and in partnership with the Swedish Embassy, a lot of the Swedish companies, a number of schools, organizations that are different. We are here to talk about plogging, which is an exercise of when you are going jogging or when you're going to exercise, you begin to pick up litter in your community. And I think this is a practical way of keeping our communities clean. And follow up to the conversation, I am going to be joined by Madame Florence. Florence, please join me.
Which way?
Right, there was Florence running. Are you running, Florence?
Yes,
You're
I'm
not
ready
jogging.
to go.
No, I'm not holding your hand because you are holding that. I'm not
Ready
wearing
to
that.
go already.
Righty. So Florence is from the Swedish Institute alumni. Welcome, Florence.
Thank you very much, Nyari.
What are
I'm
we
happy
here?
to be here.
Thank you. Why are we here? Why is the Institute here?
The Institute is very involved in all Swedish initiatives.
Right.
Like you already know, we are Swedish Institute alumni.
Uh-huh.
We studied in Sweden, and we are very grateful for the education that we got here.
Right.
We not just get our education in as far as the programs we are focused in, but Sweden actually gives you what I call a holistic education.
Right.
While you are at it, you also get an opportunity to take part in the activities
Right.
that are ranked as top priority by the Swedish government. Like, for instance, issues to do with sustainability, sustainable consumption, climate initiatives. You already know there's global warming.
Yeah.
They expect everyone at least to be aware of what is happening and
Right.
to do something about it.
Right.
Yes. So that's precisely why we are here.
Amazing. And I also know at the top of the Swedish government is the international feminist policy. Is it the feminist or the gender policy? But I know it's leading around those issues as well. I care about feminism and gender because I'm a gender champion. But also I am being oriented to climate and environment. Why is the institute part of this whole program today?
The institute is actually a vehicle for promoting all these issues that Sweden is passionate about.
Right.
You've already mentioned gender parity, gender equality.
Right.
Sweden, just like the rest of the Nordic countries, are very passionate about issues to do with gender equality, poverty reduction, environmental protection. So that is precisely why we are here as the Swedish Institute alumni. We promote those initiatives. We've been beneficiaries of Swedish government initiatives that are given through the Swedish Institute, which is the vehicle for those issues. So that is precisely why we are here today, to support those programs, to help generate awareness. Especially today, we are focusing on blogging. It is a concept that was developed in Sweden, where sustainable lifestyles. While we are jogging, we also think about the planet to make sure that we protect the planet. Picking up litter, you already know plastic, for instance, is really causing a headache globally because people now know it is not biodegradable and we need to reduce our use of plastics. So today we're actually helping to raise awareness in that area.
Amazing. I want to know some of the programs that the Swedish Embassy has, because I think you are such a celebration of the efforts that the Swedish government is doing in terms of contributing to manpower development in Zimbabwe. I would like to know part of what you studied and also some of the programs that are available.
I studied media and communication studies at master's level. Almost all alumni in the country studied at that level, though we do have a few at PhD level, but most of the alumni studied for their master's programs in Sweden. Programs such as, for instance, global health, international development, and like for myself, it was not just media and communication studies, it was with a focus on international communication, which shows that the picture that the Swedish government has is a global one.
Right.
Yes.
And so I'm asking because I know the viewers are like, okay, the alumni, what is it about? This is an opportunity for you also to know that there are opportunities. And I think currently there are call for applications by the embassy somewhere. So I think go to the Swedish Embassy, Swedish Embassy Facebook page or their website and find out for opportunities, and probably you also join the alumni. We care about development and opportunities as Identities. And what is it that you'd say to other fellow Zimbabweans regarding Plogging?
I would say let us all support this very good initiative by the Swedish government. The position that the Swedish alumni have taken is very good. I think it's very noble to start off with. We are working with schools, for instance, to help raise awareness on the issues to do with climate change, that there's global warming. Everybody needs to help to reduce this phenomenon. And we've also made sure that as the alumni, we also work with even organizations that are supported by the Swedish government. So we're still in the process of trying to find each other so that we all help towards the common cause. Today here we have already Glenview High School. Wimbai will be joining in. That's an initiative that is really being supported by the SI alumni. And about a fortnight ago, we had a visit from Swedish Institute staff who were in the country. Their main drive was to try and increase the quota of female students coming onto those scholarships.
Amazing.
So maybe Identities is our partner. You might also want to help in raising awareness about those programs, about the master's programs, as well as other programs that are supported by the Swedish government, so that we get more female students going on those programs.
I think it would be such an honor for us. You're watching us, you're hearing all these opportunities. As a viewer, we are launching a competition as you're watching us. We're launching a competition right now. We are asking you to like this particular video. We are asking you to comment on this particular video. We're asking you to share this particular video. When you do that, when you come back to your comment on this particular video, invite your friends to like your own comment, to like our comment and your own comment, because the person with the highest likes on this video is going to win a cool t-shirt. You see what I'm wearing? Yeah, you stand a chance to win that. So do like, do share, do ask other people to join in, comment, invite your friends to like your comment, and you'll be in for a win. Thank you very much, Florence, for
You're
taking
welcome,
time.
Nyari.
Oh, I'll say this.
It's an honor. I'm ready to go. Let us all
Plogging.
blog for the planet. Thank
Amazing.
you.
Thank you very much for joining us. That was Florence from the Swedish Institute alumni. These are people, Zimbabweans, who went to study in Sweden. And I'm going to be joined by one of the Swedish students who are actually in the country, Alexandria. Yay! You're not energetic like somebody was talking. Do you want to show us some energy? Yeah.
I'm just standing there warming up a few minutes ago.
Amazing. So do you like exercising and jogging?
Yeah, I do.
How often do you jog?
It's maybe a few times a week, depends on the weather. I prefer gymming though, but
Oh yeah, so it's part of it. So on your way to the gym, you can pick up leader. Yeah. Anyway, so this is Alexander, who's joining us. He is part of the Sweden students in Zimbabwe. Would you like to tell us about why you're in Zimbabwe?
Well, we are 5 nursing students from Sweden.
You're a nursing student.
Yeah,
Impressive.
from Lund University,
Uh-huh.
and we are here on an optional summer course for 8 weeks. Where we are on an attachment at the I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce it very good.
Pararenyatwa.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So we're looking at the nursing from a global perspective. We see some similarities, some differences, but most of all we learn from you here, and it's very interesting. It's very fun as well.
Amazing. Well, first of all, it's impressive that with male students who are nursing students. I mean, we have that in Zimbabwe, but we don't have as many males joining the nursing. How is it in Sweden? Do you have a lot of males who are joining the nursing profession?
Sadly, no. I
It's
don't
pretty
have,
much the same thing.
yeah,
as
I don't have the
Zimbabwe?
statistics, but
Yeah.
maybe 1 in 10,
Ah.
maybe
So
2
it's
in 10.
pretty much the same as them.
Yeah, probably.
So tell us why you are engaged in plugging.
Well, exercising, it benefits yourself,
Yeah.
but plugging benefits others. So it's you help everyone by plugging. You take care of yourself, you take care of others' health as well, because litter is bad for everyone.
Right.
And the easiest part to prevent this is just keep your trash and throw it in a bin.
Amazing.
Yeah, don't throw it away, and don't trust someone else to pick it up, because
Yeah. Why should somebody else pick your own litter? So pick your own litter, but if you find somebody else who was not as reasonable, pick it up.
yeah, help them out.
Amazing.
Maybe they'll see a better way in the future.
Amazing. And how is the participation of young people in keeping the environment clean in Sweden?
Everyone is very concerned about the environment in Sweden. It's quite a clean country, if I do say so myself.
I've never been to Sweden. Martin, I've never been to Sweden. Hey, yeah, please
You
go
should
ahead.
come.
You should invite me to Sweden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're welcome anytime.
Thank you. So everybody cares about the environment in
Yeah.
Sweden. And would you say that there is more chance for young people here to participate in keeping the environment clean than it is in Sweden?
Well,
I'm just asking you the level of cleanliness, obviously.
yeah, I mean, Sweden is clean, but can be cleaner.
Okay.
So, of
Right.
course, it's the same in every country. We can always be better when it comes to the environment, because we have gone too far for too long
Yeah.
when it comes to trashing everything down.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's great. I mean, I think you're such an what is the word? You're very nice.
Thank you.
You know, you're so nice. You're a diplomat. Diplomat is the word. So thank you very much. So what is it that you would like to see young people in the globe doing around keeping themselves fit? Because we also have a lot of obesity issues going on, as well as what would you like to see young people across the world doing around keeping the environment clean?
Well, plogging it's a very good start. I mean, there's obviously refuse, reuse, recycle,
Right.
the 3 R's. That's a very good one. I mean, do I need a plastic bag today? Maybe not. Maybe I have one at home I can bring to the supermarket, for
Right.
instance. Maybe I should buy the bigger sized products instead
Yeah.
of several smaller ones.
Right.
For starters, you can buy locally produced food. Go to the market.
Yeah.
Organic might be an alternative.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of ways, and I think if you are able to have an internet access, there's a lot of information about everything when it comes to the environment.
That's great. I think these are practical ideas to just follow, like buy local stuff, go organic. And I think Zimbabwe is still doing so great in terms of organic. And I think we're in a country that's struggling right now. You make your own plantations. Like we all almost have some sort of land or so that we have. Plant stuff, eat from your garden, buy bigger. Wow, that is a big one. I'd never thought about it like that. Buy in large quantities instead of smaller, because smaller you are spending a lot. You are encouraging uptake of a lot. So is there a word that you'd like to leave to anybody watching you right now?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing I would like to leave with. Also, do I need to use the car right now, or can I walk down the street and buy my groceries?
Amazing.
That's
Did you
also a
just say
big one, because lesser cars means lesser pollution as well.
Wow.
And especially now when there's a fuel crisis, I mean, it might take 15 minutes to walk instead of 2 minutes in a car. But it's cheaper and it's better for everyone as well.
Amazing. There was a Sweden student, Alexander, who is a nursing student attached to Harare Network, part of this Plogging, who is giving you young people and mature people who are watching practical things that you can do to keep the climate and the environment better. Thank you so much, Alexander, for coming. You enjoy your Plogging.
I will.
Run.
See you in the park.
Thank you. I'll be joining you soon. So again, we are coming from the Harare Gardens. Sweden is Swedish Embassy is actually the host of the Plogging that we're having, a Plogging where we have learned that Plogging is a process of both exercising and picking litter at the same time. And we are encouraging you to participate in this process. And by participating, we're saying, like this video, share it, comment. If you have the most likes on your comment on this video, you stand a chance to get this cool t-shirt. I am going to be joined by another student from the Sweden Embassy, but she's Swedish. She's also a nurse. Emma, come on, run!
Thank you. Hey.
Welcome
Thank
to
you.
Identities Conversation, the outside broadcast, where we're excited to be part of this vlogging. Tell me why you're here.
I'm here because we went to the Swedish Embassy and they told us about this event.
Right.
And we thought it was a good chance to pick up some trash on the way, at the same time get some exercise.
Amazing. Do you usually exercise?
Yeah, I love to exercise.
What is your exercise routine and how often?
It's I'm actually a boxing trainer back in
Woo!
Sweden. Yeah, exactly.
Really?
So I love boxing and do that at least 3 or 4 times a week.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And I can see that you're fit. Maybe you can teach me some.
Yeah, sure. We
Is
can.
there anything that you can? Is there something simple you can do a hoo-ha right now?
Yeah, I mean, you can do like that. Exactly.
Amazing. So why is plugging important? Why do you think that it's important for every person, especially young people, to plug into plugging?
Yeah, I mean, to start with, exercise is a good thing for yourself.
Right.
And then if everyone does something little, I mean, if you pick up 2 things on your way home, or if you pick up some things when you're out jogging,
Right.
I mean, that is kind of a big difference in the end if 100 people do that.
Right.
That is 200 things away from the environment.
Amazing.
So I mean, all the small things, that is like, it can do a big difference.
Amazing. And why is it, how does it make you feel? Like, yeah, I know you are doing, if you're exercising, this is for you,
Yeah.
but picking litter is for everyone.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's for your family, it's for your relatives, and like for the environment and for the whole world in the big picture, actually.
Right.
Because I mean, it makes a difference for all of us.
Amazing. And how often have you ever participated in a plugging, or this is your first?
This is actually my first time,
Oh,
and I'm so
Zimbabwe.
excited. And I think I have to like do this more often. I mean, it's a really good thing.
Amazing. Where did you come to them?
We came 3 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so we've been in 3 weeks.
Tell me about your experience so far.
Well, at first it's warm here. It's the summer weather for us.
Really? We're
Yeah.
I'm cold.
Yeah, like people walk around in big jackets, and we're like, oh, shorts today maybe. So we love it, yeah. And it's like the people we met, wow, everyone is so nice to us.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But I also know that in Sweden it gets super cold.
Yeah.
But you guys, when you're inside, it's super hot.
Yeah.
But the thing I think that makes it super cold is our ventilation is not as
Yeah.
yours. Like when you get into the house, it can be very
Yeah,
cold as
it
well.
is.
Wow. And so what is the message you'd like to leave to some people that are watching you right now?
Well, with the plugging, I mean, try it once. Bring the family, bring some friends, and just
Yeah.
try it and pick up. And then you can like watch what you have done, feel
Yeah.
good for yourself. Of,
Right.
oh, I exercised today. You can feel good for like, I did something for the environment today.
Amazing. And maybe before I let you go, I want you to tell us your experience with Zimbabwe as a country so far.
I love it. It's
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful country. The people are so nice, and yeah, it's different from home, and it's really cool to see. And
Okay.
I'm thankful to be here.
Oh, well, thank you. I think as Zimbabweans, we also have a habit of being very nice to
Yeah.
visitors, and sometimes I may not as nice to my next person. So, but let's have a good record of being nice to visitors and also being as nice to ourselves as well. But have you been to any resorts in Zimbabwe? Have you visited any place yet?
We've been to Domboshawa.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
To the mountains?
Yeah, exactly. And the caves.
Yeah.
So we saw the sunset, and it was so beautiful.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Well, last word you wanted to share with somebody who is watching you here, whether they're in Zimbabwe or they're in Sweden.
Go plugging. Try it. It should be fun.
Amazing. Wow, thank you so much, Emma.
Thank you.
We hope to keep hearing from,
Yeah.
to keep seeing people like you from Sweden,
Yeah.
students from Sweden, and engage with our local students as well. I know there's many young people who are here today. We hope that you can also, over and above picking litter, over and above exercising,
Yeah.
make connections with local students. And maybe,
Exactly.
who knows, you'll probably come back to Zimbabwe again.
Oh, yeah.
Until next time, Emma, thank you very much
Thank
for
you
being
so
with
much.
us. Alrighty,
Bye.
enjoy. This was Emma, a student from the from Sweden, actually from a Swedish university, and who was telling us about her passion for exercising, for environment. And I hope that you are also inspired to be one of those people. Again, we are saying like our video, share the video, but most importantly, also put a comment. And also invite your friends to like your comment and comment on your comment, because we've got some cool competition that you're already part of, where 3 people with the most likes on their comment on this video will win a t-shirt. So moving forward, my last interviewee for this session is Brian. Brian, do you want to run blogging? Are you blogging?
I'm all plugged up.
Are you what?
I'm all plugged up.
You're all plugged out. I remember the last time you were like, oh, I'm plugging around my city. Are you still doing that?
Always.
Okay, plugging. This is Brian. Brian is from Husqvarna. Please pronounce it the best way.
Husqvarna.
Husqvarna.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
There's the town, which is Husqvarna,
Uh-huh.
and the company Husqvarna. There's quite a bit of debate about who came about first.
Okay.
So the people in the town argue that we were here first, your company came second, and then the company says, no, we started the foundry, and then the town came after the company started. So,
Amazing. I'll ask you to speak up a little bit because
Okay.
we've got background we've got some feedback in the background. So tell me how you are engaged with the program today.
So yes, our company has come out today to show support. We are a company that does sell forestry equipment and garden equipment that is, it's called Silent Nature.
Right.
Completely battery operated, zero emissions, clean, perfect for the environment. So as a company, we are resolved to try and develop new machines that are clean and green.
Right.
So this fits right in line with what our objectives worldwide.
Okay. I'm being asked that we need to speak up a little bit.
Speak up a little.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's interesting. And so why is why is the invention of new products that don't emit important to the environment right now?
Well, if you think about it, fuel is not infinite.
Yeah.
There's a cap on fuel. Especially in this country,
Yeah.
fuel is hard to come by.
Yeah.
It's also harmful to the environment. It's also more costly to maintain and to repair. So battery does tick all the boxes for cost effectiveness of running, ease of use, quietness, and it's clean for the environment. So it's definitely a route that I think a lot of companies, if you look almost to any company that sells equipment, they will have something that is battery
Right.
to try and help combat global temperature.
Okay, amazing. And so, what are some of the what are some of the equipments that are using? You know, some of the products that are using your batteries that are.
Okay, so we have a battery range with Husqvarna. The ones that I typically show people.
Yeah.
It is a leaf blower, a pole saw, so for pruning your trees, a chainsaw, and a brush cutter.
Nice.
And so you can buy a battery that will, one battery
Right.
is equivalent to 1 liter of fuel.
Okay.
So one use of one battery is 1 liter of fuel, but you can charge that battery 2,000 times. So in effect,
rechargeable.
you are using one battery that costs maybe 10% of what its equivalent is in fuel.
Right.
And it
Wow.
is, you can leave it on your shelf, there's no less moving parts, no emissions, no noise. It's, in terms of costing, it's the way forward.
I do think that it's a game changer. So are we going to see a lot of your participation in taking the Plogging outside Harare, maybe to other cities?
Yes, no, I think that's definitely something our company will look into. I know that the Swedes here will be definitely taking the lead, and that
Yeah.
we will, as a Swedish company, will definitely support them.
Amazing. We're so excited to have you here. What is the word that you'd like to leave to other companies that are either engaging in things that probably emit a lot of damage to the environment, as well as maybe in terms of just participating in supporting some of these initiatives that keep our environment clean?
Well, I mean, I'd just like to petition all other companies. If you have the resources and the ability to help, a little help can always go a long way. Every little helps. We only have one Zimbabwe. Worldwide, we are known as a beautiful country.
Right.
So let's try and keep it that way.
Amazing. Any word to the young people as we end this?
Keep exercising and don't let up. Simple as that.
Amazing. Are you from Zimbabwe, Brian?
Born and raised, I did spend 10 years in the UK,
Uh-huh.
but home born with that.
Amazing. We got our own leading international companies in supporting the environment, and I think this means the world. And I think we would like it's Identities Media. By the way, my name is Nyari Mashayamombe. If you just joined us or if you joined us at some point, we're proud of companies that are supporting social corporate responsibility, like cleaning up the environment, keeping our environment clean, promoting healthy lifestyles, because Plogging is about healthy lifestyles that are combined with keeping the environment clean. So we are excited as Identities. This is amazing for us, and we want you to be part of it. And the way you are going to be part of it is you're going to win 3 cool t-shirts. And the way you will win 3 cool t-shirts is if you're one of the people to first like this video, comment on this video, share this video, come back to your comment, invite your friends to like your comments. Okay, the person with the most likes on their comment on this video would win a t-shirt. So share your video, share this video, like this video, comment on this video, invite your friends to comment on your comment, and the person with the most likes will win a t-shirt. So until next time, we're just gonna cut. We might come back later. We're gonna go plugging. We're going plugging. So until we come back again, we will come back close to the end of the program. There's also going to be, I do understand that teams have been put, people have been put in teams, and people are going to compete. Will bring the competition to you, but you're also having your own competition online. Do join us. Until in a short while when we come back to you, have a good one. Keep sharing, keep liking, keep commenting on this video. Thank you.